In this video, I just want to address the post that we've recently released on our social media. So for those who have been supporting AFL for the last 3 years, because we did pretty much announce it in 2018, you guys know that we were going to release it in December of 2019, but we were so busy with finishing off Act 1 that we just didn't have time to animate Act 2 and 3, so it seemed the logical decision to just push it back to 2020. And the thing is that I think people suspected that that it was going to be pushed back another year. There was a lot of hints, there was a lot of posts sort of just saying it's like we might need more time to work on this, and a lot of Act 1 has just simply been reshoots because some of the shots just didn't look good, and it almost looked the quality just was really bad. But now we are in we're really close to the autumn period, and we haven't released an official trailer, even though I promised that you would get it soon. We're now at a point where progress has been made, but not enough to meet our release date. Just like when we were going to release the Brickfilm of December last year, we were planning on releasing it December of this year, and there are two reasons why. The first reason is because it would have given us more time to work on the Brickfilm, and the second reason is because I've always liked the idea of Star Wars films sort of coming out around the sort of Christmas period. But right now it's looking extremely unlikely that we can meet our release date, which was going to be like either the 17th, 18th or 19th of December. That's sort of when we were going to release it. So we're pushing it back to 2021, and pretty much 85% of the animation is done for AFL. So we're almost there, which is great, because this has been a real journey. This hasn't been anything like I've ever done before. This is really quite insane. So we're getting there, which is great. Progress in terms of the animation is doing really well, and I can easily say that we will get the animation done by the end of this year. Where the problems lie are in the sort of editing aspects. So, for example, visual effects, we still are working on, Act 1 scenes, which require, a lot of time and patience to, really tackle. It's just been the case of other things have popped up, and meaning that you've got to wait until certain shots come up. So it really is just a case of really knuckling down at one point, and trying to do as much as we can to obviously make the shots look amazing, and to give you guys a really fantastic looking Brickfilm. I think it's safe to say that this is one of the most visually stunning Brickfilms that we've ever done. I mean, the lighting is fantastic, the visual effects are great. It's just simply the fact is we're going to need more time to work on those specific shots. But once those shots are done, and obviously these are sort of the more eye candy shots, so these are the ones that people who like action are going to really enjoy. This is almost like the trailer worthy shots. That's sort of what we're talking about. And once those shots are done, we can then obviously release the trailer and show off the poster and show off all the other stuff that we're planning on doing. We are thinking of, at the moment we are aiming for a May release of AFL. That's sort of just roughly where we're thinking. If we don't meet that, then we will aim for another day. And I think we treat this stuff really professionally, but at the end of the day, it is a stop motion animation. It is a hobby, and the rules are yours. And I like to sort of say, like, right, we're aiming for this, we're going to have to get it done. But when other things get in the way, then you can't really, fulfill that expectation. I will say this though, once the official trailer comes out, which hopefully should be in a few months or so, that's if we obviously go back on, that's obviously if, we're picking up speed, then it will mean that the Brickfilm is coming together really nicely, and we are pretty much going to be back on track then. But I thought I would just sort of address everything now, just so for those who are already confused. And it is a real shame because, I really wanted the Brickfilm to be out this year. I really wanted to be released in December. But, at the end of the day, things get in the way. You can't really, do anything about it. I mean, I'm going to be back at uni in October. And, this is my final year at uni. So obviously that's going to have to take priority over the Brickfilm. But luckily I'm in a position where actually animation is almost done, so I just have to animate little bits of it, and then come late spring, early summer, that's when we're going to release it. So it's not like you're gonna have to wait for another year. It's not going to be like that. Pretty much once once everything is being progressed, once everything is progressing at a rate that we're like, okay, this is working, that's when we're going to be like, okay, we're releasing it on this date, that's the final deadline, people are going to see it, that'll be it. We are going to post like behind the scenes stuff on all our social media. Things are just sort of going to continue as usual, but the Brickfilm has been pushed back to 2021. That's pretty much it. But anyway, guys, thank you for watching this video. Hopefully you guys understand and you're alright with this change. Remember, if you are new, to subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications to keep up to date if we post a new video. Remember to follow us on our social media, so Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. There are all links in the description box below. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching this video, and I will hopefully speak to you all very, very soon. Goodbye, everyone.